What is going on, everybody? Welcome in today. How are y'all doing? 3D Print World 1, hello, my friend. Everything Plus Ultra, how are you doing today? How's everything with you? Welcome in. NJ, welcome in, my friend. Okay, so, sorry for being late. Sorry for being late. I had some things I had to take care of real quick. So yeah, this is my new schedule. Tuesdays and Fridays, I'll be streaming. I'm a little late today, but Tuesdays and Fridays are my stream days, and every other weekend. And this weekend, obviously, we'll be streaming. What happened to the computer? Oh no, what happened to it? Is there something going on with it? Anyway, yeah. Thursdays, I'll do a pop up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, that's a redemption. 3D Front World one. That's a redemption. It's a channel point. So yeah, and then I'll be popping up randomly throughout the week sometimes. Like yesterday was a pop up. Anyway, we've got to get this. We got to get this ready. Okay. We already know the ignition. I need. I have 3 different power sources on it, so I got to get that figured out. You got well, it's my PC, so sometimes I rebuilt the whole thing there about a month ago. Anyway, so yeah, I have an idea. We need to power the fuel pump, which is a 12-volt system. We need to power the brushless motor, which I'm going to be running 3S into it. And we need to power the ignition, which only goes up to 6 volt. But I can't power the ignition off of the receiver because it's a spark gap, and I'm worried that it might feed back through the receiver and screw up with the signal. So this idea I have, I don't really like this, so I'm just gonna just cut this off to begin with. This let's go to okay, let's see if my zoom still works. Yeah, it does. Okay, so this was a project I had a couple years ago. This actually is one of the projects that I used to when I first started my YouTube channel. This was, I can't remember what this was called, but it is a Radio Shack RC. Maybe it does have it on here. No, it doesn't. It doesn't say. What's Radio Shack, right? Yeah, this is a RC from Radio Shack from back in the 80s, I think. So I completely rebuilt it. Actually, I put a new motor in it. I rebuilt. What was it? Something about the servo up here. I put a different type of servo in here, but I had to completely rebuild it. And then this was autonomous. I put a GPS puck on it. Did a bunch of cool stuff with it. But this was autonomous. And it can go drive all over the place. But I've been kind of stripping it down for parts because one of the problems that I had with it is the tires were all tore up. That's why it's missing the 2 tires, but the tires were all tore up. and that's when I just started the whole 3D printing thing. And you can see here that's Tor right there. Uh, I did print rims for this, and it was the rims is what I was having problems trying to find. I was trying to find rims that would fit this, and I think this is an odd shape I couldn't get my hands on. What is it? I think it might be 8mm. Yeah, it is 8. I couldn't get my hands on rims that would fit on this. But anyway, it's being sacrificed. This was a 27 megahertz system. I still have that system. I still kept the board and everything, but this was a 27 megahertz system, and I converted it all to 2.5? What is it? 2.4? Yeah, 2.4 gigahertz. Yeah, that's actually. I was getting ready to start 3D printing the rims and stuff. That's when I started entering in the world of 3D printing. I started my 3D printing journey was making stuff for my son's train set, and then it ventured into this and everything else. But I have new shocks for it, but I had to I can't remember if I 3D printed the new shock mounts. Maybe I stopped it for some reason. But yeah. Anyway, it's getting sacrificed. We need to get this out because what I need right here, this is a brushed ESC, and I need that. I need that for this project. So that is an on-off switch, which is probably a good thing actually to have. So this brushed ESC is, I'm hoping, is going to be able to control. Oh, that came right down. Yeah, this is out of. So, all right. Here's what I had to do. I replaced the motor in here in the servo. I remember this now. I replaced the motor in the servo. But because of the system, because it's a 27 megahertz system and an old board, it was all hardwired right into the board. This is a control panel out of a 9-gram servo, a digital servo. And I wired it up to go into the original servo with a new motor, and then sent it off into the digital world. So this is completely rigged, but it worked. It actually worked so well that I had a person comment on that, how to do that, and I on my YouTube channel, I stepped over how I had to make this and convert this over from an analog system to a digital system. So I don't know. Maybe we'll visit that. Maybe we'll visit that someday. I had it up ripping around. I had it up ripping around on a 4S. Oh, speaking of scanners, speaking of... Oops, that's not the right button. Where am I doing in that? Speaking of scanners, I found my freaking scanner today. The one I lost like 4 months ago. Maybe longer, actually. I found it today. Let's go. I'm going to go get it. I found my scanner today. Yeah. It was sitting up on top of my bathroom shelf, in my closet in the bathroom on the very top up in back where I store extra stuff at, right? And I was like, well, it's switch towels out and everything else. And I was pulling it down. I was like, what the hell's up there? And I looked at it. I saw the angle of it hanging, and I grabbed a hold of it. And I was like, holy crap, that's my freaking scanner. I've lost this like maybe, I don't know, back in November or something like that. I don't have no idea what I have absolutely no idea why it was up there. I have absolutely no idea why I put it up there. I'm sure I put it up there so I could protect it, but I don't know why I put it in that particular area. I don't know. Who knows? I must have had it out there. But anyway, yeah. Um, Found my scanner. So there's something. I was up at my sister's house over the weekend, and there's an old graveyard up behind her house. Well, it is new now. I've had this for a year now. I've had this scanner for a year. I bought this scanner when it first came out. This is the Creality Ferret, and of course, as soon as I bought it during their anniversary sale. And as soon as it came out, then they released the pro version. It's like, why did you do that? Like it was a pre-release, or I think it was a pre-release. I don't know.
Disclaimer. The project's witnessed here on Shenanigans
Anyway,
3D is under the guidance of common sense. Good luck.
I've only used it one time. Everything. I've only used it one time. Phantom, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? Bill Overbot, hello. I said hello to you, didn't I? Yeah. So I am missing the. So I have the PC cable on here, so I don't know where. I'm missing the. I'm missing the cable that goes into this because this is a battery pack. Yeah, it's always like that. That's yeah. Crowley kind of pulled a fast one on everybody on that one because I got a bunch of their stuff during their sale, their anniversary sale. They My large format, well, it's now a medium format compared to, it was the largest at the time. Um, Resin printer that was bought when it was released. That was bought when it was released. And now the CRM4, and this was bought when it was released. And then, like a month later, they released all brand new stuff. It's like what the hell? What'd you do that for? And it's like right after they had their anniversary sale. They had their 9-year anniversary sale, released a bunch of new products during that anniversary sale, and then as soon as that sale was over, they released a whole bunch of more stuff. It's like that completely whatever. That's like I would no. They probably did change, yeah. So yours is the one that is before this one. Tech Cheaper, I think, is the one that was telling me about. The one that he got is the Pro version, but I don't. This is just Ferret, so I don't know. I've used it one time. Um, I want to use it again. I want to try to hook it up to a PC. Anyway. Uh, my idea. Darth Gallon, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing today? My idea is I want to take this up to the old graveyard up behind my sister's place. I mean, it's just like this graveyard was back before the Civil War. It's like eight. I think the latest one was 1850 something. So the last person to be buried there was pre Civil War, and it's just a small little thing. I mean, just a small little thing. All right, we won't say anything. Just a small. There's only like maybe 9 or 10 people there, but I want to see if all the gravestones are poor. You know, they're just getting destroyed, and I want to see if I can scan it. I want to try get a scan of it, and then try to pull the information out. You know what I mean? Like try to I don't know, just mess around with try to find some program, something where I can adjust the depth of, add and subtract stuff. I mean, mess with it and try to pull the information out, and then print out a sheet of it, like 3D print that gravestone. It's an idea I'm gonna try. Well, this one, I like this one, but I don't use it. Hell, it's been gone for a few months. I like this one because we can hardwire it, and then there's a cable, which I think I know where the cable's at. I think I have it up in there. There's a cable that this will attach to my phone, and then I can use this with my phone. It has a phone holder, which I don't have it on here right now, but it has a phone holder, and then you can just scan it, and it all scans right to your phone, and then you can just download it from your phone to wherever you need it. That was handy. That was handy. Yeah, that's how it was with me. Bought it and never used it. And then when I wanted to get back into it, when I wanted to start using it, it wasn't there. Let's do this. Get some music for everybody. Oh boy, what a night! What a night I had. Non-stop. It was just a non-stop night. By the time I got back home, it was like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I had stuff I had to do. And then by the time I got to bed, it was like 9:30 this morning is when I finally went to bed. Let's do some laid-back music, shall we? Oh, I should do real music, but no, we gotta get that set up. Oh, that's right. I can't play that audio through there. That might be too loud for you. I see it blaring. Okay, there we go. So, first thing we need to do is we need to see if this controller here will actually even work. I can't even read what the heck that says. Let's see if I can bring this into here. So I'm trying to, it's got these little pins on here. I have no idea what these pins mean. So the pins, oh, I got a magnifying glass. Well, that doesn't work at all. FBR, FR, lipo, nickel metal hydrate. Well, we'll be running a lipo on it, so I guess these little pins right here, the jumpers right here, so I guess we'll be running lipo, so that part needs to be gapped, which it is, and we are using a forward and reverse. We're not using a brake. That's what the B is. Forward, brake, reverse, forward, brake. This is programming this, so you just program it with these pins, and we're just using a forward and reverse. We don't really need to use a forward. Don't really want to reverse it, but yeah, okay. So let's see how this goes. Where's my batteries at? Oh, they're right there. Oh, I should probably charge my son's controller. Oh, that's all right. So the idea, Winsing, welcome in. How are you doing? Almost missed you there. Happy weekend. Jim, oh, you blended in there too. Everybody's all blending into it. Everybody's all shades of purple. Jim, how are you doing, my friend? How are you? Welcome in. Oh, that sounds so good right now. Fish and chips and a beer. Yeah, that sounds so good right now. Ramon, how are you? You know, I thought of something. I was listening to Krachik Brit. I was lurking in her channel last night while I was driving down the road, and she was talking about wishing you a happy birthday and everything else. You chimed in that your birthday was yesterday, but at the time that you did that, technically it was still yesterday for us. So we were still celebrating. We still had 2 more hours to celebrate your birthday. You might not have. You might no. It might have been the next day for you, but we were still celebrating it, buddy. We still had 2 more hours to celebrate it. I hope you had a beautiful day yesterday, my friend. Okay, so this fuel pump here, that's a 12-volt system. It's a 12-volt pump. My idea is to take this, have the power have this power supply run, have this single power supply run the pump and the fuel. They're both running 12 volts. We do have 2 battery packs, so we could run separate if we need to, because this is not going to run long enough to have one. Ooh, I need to take this, and we need to find what channel this is going to be on. Let's say channel 3. What channel is it on now? It's on channel 3, so let's put this over here. So we definitely need to power up this receiver. This is going to go off onto this. This is probably... No, this isn't one of the most dangerous things I've ever done. Nah, this is far from it. I've just done some pretty crazy stuff. I think the craziest thing that I've ever done is play around with a microwave transformer. That would probably be the craziest thing that I've done. And I say that because, yes, it's a transformer. It's not that, no, it's not that crazy as far as, doesn't seem like it's that crazy, but a microwave transformer can kill you before you even knew what the hell happened. People die of those damn things all the time. I really wouldn't call it crazy, I'd just call it stupid probably, I guess. I mean, I did try to jump off my my parents' roof. Well, I did. I jumped off their house with a one of those patio umbrellas. But my idea was that the patio umbrella would be like a parachute, and that did not work. Tesla coils, no. Tesla coils are fine. I built a Tesla coil once. Got shocked, like zapped out of it like crazy. But they're fine. We don't have to worry about those. Okay, so I need to find my remote. Where's my I think I might have taken the batteries out of this. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, so let's power this up. We need to power up the... We'll power this up. That did not sound good when it made a snap, crackle, pop when I pushed up, when I plugged it in. We need to power up the radio. Okay, so I got blinking lights on that. Let's try to get this. Yes, power can be dangerous. I had a PA amplifier for my dad, my biological dad gave me. It was for it was studio equipment, not studio equipment. It was stage equipment, right? It was for it was the PA for the loudspeakers and stuff like that. And I was hooking up the back wires, and I didn't realize I had it cranked. I was hooking up the back wires, and I grabbed a hold of one of the wires, and when I did that, I grounded it out, and I had a feedback loop through the microphone, and it's coming back, and man, I was maybe 12 or 13 when that happened. It goes to your head. But it was one of those things that I remember. I couldn't let go of it. I could not let go. It was like I was like, I could not let go. I tried and tried, and then something finally broke out on me. It was crazy. I still remember that like it happened yesterday. And ever since then, I'm very careful around electricity. I don't want to go through that again. Let's get some of these. Oh shit! I gotta get this screwed down to the board too, but that'll work. Let's get some. We're not printing anything today, so we don't need the IDEX on. Why is the IDEX still on? Oh, there we go. Why is it the hell's that damn my screens aren't working? Oh, that reminds me. Yeah. Okay. I think I fixed my bottleneck, by the way. I was I had like 17 or 18 Twitch opens. Twitch opened up in like on my tab. I don't know. I looked at it yesterday when we rated yesterday. It said no 17. It said beside my Twitch tab it said no, in parentheses it said 17. I'm like, what the hell's that all about? And when I clicked on it, I had like 17 freaking Twitch tabs on. God only knows how long it's been. I'm in an ad right now, so those of you that are watching ads, I thank you for that. You can subscribe, and there's also Turbo, or your Prime as well. Oh, it's beeping at me. I'm not sure which one is on and which one's off. That must be on. Did that work for you? I can't hear anything. I can't hear any audio because my I need to get. I just need to get stuff. It's always something. It's always freaking something. Okay, so I believe we have power to this. The light is no longer lit, And there's a switch here. I think I have the switch turned on. Is everybody back? Yeah. So this should be on channel 1, which is my throttle. Oh, that's for this throttle. Gee, Jack, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? We are getting things wired up and tested out. That might be loud. Okay. So we got this working. How are you today, my friend? We need to... This is emitting a high frequency. I don't really want... You hear that? That's going in backwards. What kind of pump are these? Is this Billiverbot? This is a fuel pump off of a riding tractor. These are the diaphragm pumps, aren't they? Hey, Daddy Wazzy, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing today? This isn't working. It keeps clocking out on me. Well, it said mower. It said in the description for a mower. You're tired, tired and grumpy, huh? Yeah, same here. Dealt with a bunch of weirdos all night last night. People driving like crazy, and we dealt with like a monsoon came through here. Like just. Okay, so I don't know which way this goes. I don't want to put water through it. That's interesting, though. I don't know what's going on with this. It's almost like it's going into protection. So we might have to. What if? Where's my? What if we do this? Let's see if let's turn this all off. Well, I know it's a fuel pump. I don't know how it works. I think it's a I think it's the diaphragm pump. Okay, let's take this off. Why are you still getting power? You shouldn't be getting power. Oh no, okay, you are getting power because through the signal. That's why. Yeah, no, I'm done running it. So what we'll do is I'm going to try something else here. If I'm able to use this and control, I need to find where my module is. So the next idea is if I can use this and only run 6 volts through this. I have a 2S that I can charge up. Yeah, I figured it needs something like that. So let's get this plugged back in because my idea is we can run the ignition system. I really would like to have the it might be going, that's what it might be doing. It might be sensing no liquid and shutting down. I want to see if I'm able to take this and at least have my ignition on a remote. Why is that saying it's giving me 7 volts right now? Shouldn't be giving me 7 volts. Okay, so that's 9 volts. So I'd have to adjust my mixer. But that's getting 12 volts right now. So I'd have to adjust my mixer on this so I don't go over let's do our sub trim. Yeah. Royal Nomi, welcome in. How are you doing? We could run the ignition off of this. But I like the idea of having to be able to shut the fuel off. The problem that the downfall that I see is if we go and well, I guess if I stand right beside it while we light it off, I can sit there and hold this and control it that way. That would work, right? We'll find out. But I am getting a constant power out of this. So that's working, that's good. Do I have a DC motor available?
Do you like this? Do you like
I really wish I knew what.
We'll
happened to
know
my-
more.
Right there it is. Found it. We found Mr. Oh, I gotta watch. I got freaking wires like just hanging all over the place here on this. And that is not a good thing with a light bulb. We're gonna burn my house down. Okay, so. Better make sure Mr. Old Spark Gap is not being all sparky. Hey, Kratrix Braid, welcome in, my friend. You snuck in on me. How are you doing today? Yes, you did miss it. We are setting this off this weekend. This is the new improved version. I know you're wondering about it the other day. This is the old one. We set this off. Oh, here you go. Set this off. It handled it quite well. I was surprised how well this handled. But we have a new one. This one is kind of scares me because we actually put a combustion chamber on here like a rocket nozzle. Oh, and this right here, what we worked on yesterday. Yeah, my camera's over here. That one, this thing here. Yep, this thing, that. I went at it completely wrong. I had to completely redo this. The hell's beeping on me? They added mod tools. I saw that. I seen that. I think that one of those. Okay, this part here scares me because I really don't like. I really don't want to be shocked by a stun gun today. So let's do. Okay. So yeah. White flash bright light warning. Flash warning. Flash warning, flash warning, flash warning. You're going to see some flashes here. You're going to have some cracks across the audio as well. So just a heads up on that. You ready? Here I go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it does work. Oh, I don't want to be burning my desk. That does work. Oh, that just made my day right there. Let's put this up here. I don't want to burn my desk, so we'll just burn the paper. Flash warning again. Here we go. Down here in the bottom. Flash warning. Oh no, it's not going to flash because they're standing on top of one another. So if I control the fan and then okay, all right, we're done with we're done with the flashiness. Done with the flashiness. Okay, so that takes 2 out of the 3 things away. So my whole thing I'm trying to do here, Cruising Girl, welcome in. How are you doing today? What I'm trying to do is avoid contact with this thing because let me show you what it looks like. Make sure I can pull this up again. Flame thing. Open discover or recovery document instead. Yes. So this is the new design. It's what you see here. This, we'll do our cross cut of it. That is a combustion chamber for a liquid rocket engine. There's the throat, and that's the nozzle. But that is a full-blown... And it has an injector. We got a brass nozzle for it. There's our injector. This is what you see. Of course, the specs are a little bit different, but the things that you see to go into outer space, right here. The things that you see that try to go into outer space and explode, right here. So yeah, this one has me a little worried. It's not as combustible though, as it's not as violent. It was volatile. Nah, something like that. Because we're just using gas. So yeah, this one has the potential to explode. Not really. I don't think it would really explode because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think we can make it foggy enough. We can... Yeah, I don't know. Not sure what it's going to do. It's going to make a bunch of fire, I can tell you that. I'm not sure what it's going to do after that. Better get all this stuff unplugged here. Alright. Oh my gosh, is it hot in here? Let's get these screens here. Let's go to that screen. I need to get the IDEX turned off because we're not using that. There we go. So what do you guys think? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think it's going to work at all? It is being atomized. My main concern when I tested this out with water, obviously I did not run water through this pump, but I ran water in the line and used a syringe and pumped through. It was shooting water like halfway across my room. It was a very, very, very fine stream of water was coming out of the nozzle, straight out the nozzle. And when I turned on the come on, turn off. There we go. When I turned on the blower to it, the fan, the propeller, that's when it missed it. It didn't like that's when it atomized it because I have, as you can see up here on the screen, I always forget it's over here. It's reversed for me. As you can see up there on the screen, we'll go to that big screen here. All these little ports here you see, all these little holes here you see, there's 36 of them. And all the air comes up through and goes into there and it gets all mixed up and swooshes around and everything else. And then it goes shooting out the back. This nozzle, this is actually a nozzle off of a 3D printer. It's a 0.2 nozzle, 0.2 millimeter nozzle on here. And when I add air to this, it actually was atomizing it. So I don't know. I don't know what it's going to do. I'm hoping... that it will... actually, you know what we should do? We should probably... get all this stuff unplugged. I'm hoping that it will stay within the combustion chamber. That's what I'm hoping. What I think... How big are nozzle carburetors? Oh, I don't know. How big are they? Well, in carburetors, they're I think they're bigger than .2. I think they're I don't know. But the carburetor has a bunch of other things going for it that we don't have. It's windy out today. So let's think here. I gotta think. What do we need to do as far as this? This is going to be. I really wish that I could put a remote on this, but that's not going to be the case. So this is going to be controlled off of my this is going to be running off my power supply. There's not even a part number on this thing that says part number and then it says 0 except for HP. Well, let's see how this thing works. So this is a HEP 02A fuel pump. This doesn't need a. I wonder if this is a constant. I wonder if this is a constant pump. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a diaphragm, I think. Join our mailing list. Okay. This is how it works. So here's the piston. Circuit board, so it pulses, so it moves the there's got to be upper spring, a piston, and gasket. So it pulses this back and forth. Moves this whole assembly back and forth. This whole thing. So it's acting like a servo. But it goes back and forth like an old well pump. And there's a circuit board in there. I wonder if the circuit board's timing out. Salt spray, it's temperature, fuel flow, pressure. This thing's only like electric fuel pump. 12 volt, it only does like 3 to 6 psi. $70 liters an hour. Oh. Current 1.2 amps. I bet you we were. Does it draw 1.2 amps, or it can only handle 1.2 amps? Oh no, it wasn't my. It was my ESC that was timing out. I bet you anything that it was sensing. I bet you that circuit board was sensing an overdraw on amperage, and it's probably shutting it down. I bet you that's what was happening. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to run this on its own separate thing. I cannot control this to the radio. Excuse me. Yeah, okay. So the only thing we really need to do yet is, where did I put my... We need to add this. We need to add these in. I guess we can do that now, huh? Do I have zip ties here? No, I don't. We can put these in. Let's do the overhead. I lost the... I keep losing everything. I need to be organized. But I misplaced the the power supply for my 3D printing pen that was so kindly donated by Nightcore. I wish I could see what the heck's going on in here. So I'm trying to run this through here. I don't have anything that's this long in metal. I got that. Let's see if we can get this up running again. I need to make sure that we have spark. So we'll get this up. Get my what did I just do with it? I'm losing everything. I'm losing everything, chat. I keep misplacing stuff. I just had it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this needs to go back into this one. Let's get this plugged back in. And let's get this plugged up. We should probably turn the radio on before we do this, because sometimes these have a tendency to throw voltage through your circuits, through your servos and stuff. And through your motors, and I don't want to do that because that's going to trigger that. So that is the fan, and this is for the... Did you see that? That's why you always want to have this on, because sometimes that can take off on you. It had to happen to me on the quad ones. Okay, so that was the ignition source. Sorry, I completely forgot about that. We're going to test this out again. So flash warning. Here we go. That's, oh, that was bright. That was flashing right on the nozzle. So this wire right here is touching the nozzle, and then this one over here is sitting beside it, so it's arcing across the it's arcing across the nozzle. So that could be bad. That's a little bit better. I could super glue those in place. Yeah, we could. Okay, I'm done with that. So that's good. I just need to glue that, so that will work through there, no problem. We are basically ready to go. I just have to mount this down onto a board, which I can do that tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, that's all ready to go. Well, that was a lot quicker than I thought it would take. Cool. Cool. Let's get back onto here to chatting. Yeah. We are ready for fire. Exactly. We are completely ready for fire. I got to get fuel. I got to stop and pick up some, I need to pick up some gas, which I need for my mower anyway, so I'll pick it up on the way home tonight. We already have the hose. The fuel pump, I believe, works, which I'll need to run a power supply for that, which I'll use my desktop power supply to power that. As far as the camera, we'll just set it up like we did the other day. If I have time tomorrow, well, I gotta go grocery shopping, so I do have to go grocery shopping tomorrow. I'll see how much wireless routers cost. I need a small little cheap one. I need a small wireless router because my lights to get my lights working again. I know, right? We have to take care of the yard for months. So the reason why, I explained this yesterday. The reason why my lights aren't working in chat anymore is because this particular PC, itself is hooked up onto its entire own separate network. So anything I do on this PC goes straight out to the world on its own. Everything else in the house is in a whole nother line. And with them being Wi-Fi, my other one is not this PC is no longer Wi-Fi. It was never Wi-Fi, but it's a whole entire separate network. These are on a different network. I need to get these networked over onto this one. But they're Wi-Fi, and I don't have a router for that because this goes straight to a modem. There's no more gates or nothing. It goes straight to a modem and straight out to you. So I got to figure out how. I think I think if I just get a little router, a Wi-Fi router, and put it in with this network, it will work for those lights. But I gotta make sure it's turned off for everything else. All my other stuff can use my other network. I think that would work. Fuel is just gonna be a masonry jar. That's I know. I know. But I've been doing it that way for years. I'm still here. So we got the fuel. Need to pick that up. The fuel pump powered off of the power supply. The spark powered off of the radio. And the impeller powered off of the radio. I just need to mount the stuff to the board. And I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. I think I'm gonna wrap it up for the day. I know I said 2 o'clock when I kill the stream. What the hell is this? I was a little late today getting in here. I'll do that. I'm gonna do that just for you. I'm gonna put fuel in a Ziploc bag. Why am I getting these categories of, what category am I in? I'm in just chatting. Oh. Hey, Zach is on. Let's go over and say hi to Zach, everybody. That's where we'll go. So anyway, so far, everybody just pay attention to my Discord. Got some things going on with work. I'm trying to avoid. Yeah, that's interesting. There's my Discord. Be on the lookout in case something happens. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, we'll do it Sunday. But most likely, no. I'm 99.9% sure. It's all ready to go. It's just I got the brokers trying to get me to take a load tomorrow. And I keep saying no. Anyway, thanks for stopping in. We're gonna head off to Zach. See what he's up to. We're gonna hold on for a second because he just went into be right back. So, yeah. Yeah. This is going to be awesome. I literally have no idea what it's going to do. I really don't know what it's going to do. I'm kind of worried. I think what it's going to do, I think it's going to ignite. I do think it's going to ignite. When it does ignite, I think it's going to blow out the back and then end up being just a flame ball. You know, just like a 6-foot flame out the back. What would be really awesome is if it combusts inside and it puts out a bunch of cool, like, diamond looking things and shoots across the table. That would be, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, Zach's back. Thank you everybody for stopping in today. We're gonna head off to Zach. Make sure you keep pay attention to my Discord just in case something might happen, but I don't think it will. So waiting for the button. There we go. Have a beautiful day, a great Friday. I'll see you around the network somewhere. Take care.
Choose your fate. Watch it with Shenanigans. We have to play the Shenanigans song. Thank you so much for rating on in. I do appreciate you. NJ, thank you so much for hitting that heart button. Oh my gosh. Hitting that heart button touches me.
Oh crap, I forgot I'm not wearing pants.
In all the right places. It really, really does. Thank you so much. Make sure you poke around a little bit, though. We have some new sound alerts. We have some fun channel point redemptions. If you're a subscriber, we've got exclusive access to the visual commands and audio commands that you can find in the About section panels below here on Twitch. Wave hello to your fellow chatters here at Z Nation. Give them a virtual fist bump if you prefer. But above all else, new follower, above all else, make sure you grab your snacks, you grab your drinks, you kick back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Because I have you now. Yes, and I'll never let you go. Oh my god, things are just not. Well, today. The computer is like, I'm done. Great! We're stuck with Rick freaking Astley. Okay, we're fine. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm still streaming.